All right, let's talk about this Akademiks versus Taxstone situation that's developing right now. Now, I'm pretty sure most people on this channel are familiar with DJ Akademiks. We all know who he is, and y'all should be familiar with Taxstone, but some of y'all might not be. So I'm gonna give y'all the quickest rundown of Taxstone that I can. Taxstone is a former rapper turned podcaster turned certified inmate, and he was sentenced to 35 years in prison back in June of 2023 for a shooting that took place in 2016 at the Irving Plaza in New York, where Troy Ave's bodyguard was shot and killed. And Troy Ave is another rapper, just in case y'all didn't know. And at the time that this went down, we had a lot of new things developing in media, especially online, and one of those things was podcasting. And Taxstone is one of them people that was at the forefront of bringing podcasting to hip hop, right? He was one of the first to ever do it. When you think of people like Joe Budden really built his blueprint around what Taxstone had going on. So you had people like Taxstone, and then you had people like DJ Akademiks, who was a YouTuber. He was making videos about all types of news events happening in hip hop, and he had been doing it for quite a while at this point too. And Akademiks was one of the pioneers of bringing that type of quick news coverage to hip hop with the way he did it on YouTube, right? So when all of this went down between Taxstone and Troy Ave's bodyguard, DJ Akademiks was one of them people that was reporting this thing from the moment that it happened till the moment that it ended. And him and Taxstone even built kind of a relationship over this time period. However, that all changed when Akademiks started to form a relationship with Troy Ave as well. And Akademiks started his Off the Record podcast. He started having interviews with Troy Ave, giving him his platform. But not only that, he also signed him to his own podcast deal. So Akademiks has another channel called The Academy, and he was allowing Troy Ave to put a podcast of his own up through that channel. And when Taxstone seen that happen, and Taxstone was basically like, all right, cool, I see how you're rocking. I guess that we not gonna be cool no more, because the friend of my enemy is my enemy. And that's especially true when you're talking about these dudes from the street. See, Troy Ave actually went up on the witness stand and testified against Taxstone in this case. Now, there's a whole conversation to be had about Troy Ave getting on the witness stand and all of that. But the point is, without Troy Ave's testimony, the police had that much of a weaker case, and Taxstone may not have been convicted. So when he seen Akademiks platforming Troy Ave like that, it made him feel some type of way, which is to be expected because Taxstone is a street dude. So everything makes him feel some type of way. He's real headstrong, a certified real one. That's why he's doing 35 years right now. But it did get under his skin. And him and Akademiks ain't been on good terms pretty much ever since. And now every time Akademiks' name is mentioned in a negative light, you can bet your bottom dollar that Taxstone is going to be talking about it, because just because he's in prison doesn't mean that he stopped his career and talking about things. Nah, he just moved his platform from podcasting to being a Twitter space influencer, if that's even a thing. Yeah, no, that's what he is these days. He's a Twitter space influencer. And so recently, DJ Akademiks has had some lawsuits come up. We've talked about them on the channel over the months, and Taxstone has been harping on that lawsuit over and over again, saying that DJ Akademiks always talks about everything but his own cases and things like that. Well, yesterday, Taxstone was on Twitter Spaces, and he decided he was gonna go at Akademiks again for pretty much those same things. And Akademiks does end up responding to this, but let's see what Taxstone had to say.
If I was in civilization, all I would do is just tell these dudes what they're not gonna do. That's it. I'm gonna just be like, shut the fuck up, don't say it again. Because if I see you, I'm gonna grab your ass, I'm gonna emasculate you, I'm gonna turn you into the bitch you are. Because if I see you, I'm gonna grab your ass.
Hold on real quick. Hold on. I'm gonna have to stop you right there, bro. This is the equivalent of like if you getting into a fight with somebody and they start taking all their clothes off. Like, bro, if we get into it and you say something like this right here to me, nah, the fight, I don't want to fight you no more, bro. Like, I'm gonna defend myself. That's gotta be one of the wildest threats that I ever heard in my life. Bro, been in jail for a year or something and already talking crazy.
We need to have certain respect barriers, and it should not be allowed that men could be thinking that they could just be talking to anybody the way they be talking to them, because you're not built like that. You're not built like that, bro. You hang with a whole bunch of informants, bro. You hang with people who call the police all day, and you gonna call the police. No, you should not think you're gonna talk like that. See, I am a dude. They can let me go home tomorrow, and I will smack your teeth down your mouth as soon as you say something.
Kids, take notes. This is what it looked like when you don't learn lessons in life. This man is literally sitting in a jail cell yelling at his phone about another man on the internet, talking about if he wasn't in jail, if they let him out today, he would smack the teeth down somebody's throat. And it's like, yeah, bro, like, ain't that the same mentality that just got you 35 years? Dude ain't learned a single lesson.
They can let me go home tomorrow, and if put his hands on me, I'm gonna be in the same situation again today. You know, if Akademiks is innocent, then then so be it, bro. But if you're not innocent, yeah, you need to get your ass kicked, and you need to go to jail. I want you in here with me. I want you as my bunkie. Pull up.
Nah, I'm gonna grab your ass. I want you as my bunkie. Pull up is crazy. What the hell Taxstone got going on in jail, bruh? That's wild. But you know what they say? Misery loves company. Taxstone is sitting in jail. He ain't got his freedom, and he ain't gonna have his freedom for a very long time. So, like I said, misery loves company. Anyways, y'all know this didn't miss Akademiks' radar. He heard what Taxstone had to say, and in Akademiks fashion, he decided that he was gonna respond. So he went on his live stream, he booted up his camera, and he addressed Taxstone.
By the way, I want to mention Akademiks is never, have not been, is not in threat of any criminal liability with any situations. By the way, Taxstone, as you sit in jail, you're doing 400 months, okay? I just want to remind you, I listened to a video of you earlier. You were wishing to have a cellmate. My brother will look around and pick the cutest who's in the canteen. It's not going to be me, my buddy. I know you're trying to liken your case to otherwise, and it sounds crazy when you're talking extremely tough from a jail cell. It just doesn't hit no more. This is the most attention I'll give you. So I try to give you a little bit of grace, but I could tell you're very disgruntled with where you are. That has nothing to do with me, my coverage, or anything else. My brother, the facts of the situation, let me tell you this. I talk spicy. You have talked spicy. I don't care if you say you're tough and I'm not tough. And this is another thing to Mr. Taxstone. As you sit there with the stupid look on your face, brother, be mad that you fumbled the bag. You know, Charlemagne offered me to be the first person on under his network. Because before it was tax season, I wasn't ready for a podcast. He got you. But you was the bozo with the red nose who crashed out against all the rappers, but did it in a way that you thought was gangster. But look where it landed you. It landed me at the top of the media list. Where are you at? That's all I want to say to you, brother. So as you sit there and you waste, as I said, I guess I got 399 months of this bullshit. But I get it. I've urged, and I include you in that, you should go look up the case because I am not above anything. I can't discuss it because I'm paying lawyers. It would hurt me. I think I'm done with the Taxstone. Like I just hear this guy just hot air. I'm trying to listen to him, see if he's making a point. He's talking tough. I hear walking past the cell. I hear dangling keys. I'm like, oh my God, like, bruv. Like, I get it. I think the homie's mad because I covered his case and because I gave Troy Ave like a $100K deal. I'm sorry, my brother. I ain't had nothing against you. Okay? And I guess you want me to like identify with you because you're like, well, Ak, you talk just like me. Maybe you got to kill a when they run up at you. Tax, I'm not sneaking into like, when I go to see Party Next Door, I'm not bringing a weapon. If I see, I don't know, whoever, I might have to kill him. I'm not going to 5 entrances try to sneak in, hoping I have a weapon under my shirt. I got to kill him. That's not me. I go to see Party Next Door. First of all, I'm not going if Party doesn't say Akademiks. It's Friday. I want to hang out with you after my show. So part of me even going there is me saying, Party invited me. So if something surprises me there that I don't know, I don't like, I'm looking at him to say, what's up with you? He invites me. He said, I want to hang out with you. Okay, so I show up. Who do I show up with? Even then I show up with security. Because I don't want to be in there like, oh yeah, I'm sorry. Maybe you weren't getting paid by whoever you assigned to, but I'm getting paid lovely. I'm not really scrapping with you out in public either. So let's kill that too. So I'm showing up with security. I'm showing up when the artist himself, I don't do labels or this and that. I might show up if somebody invite me. I'll be in the suite that's detached, but I'm not trying to go backstage. I don't do industry mixy. Just give me, like, it could be the suite over there with the randoms. I'm cool. I still have my security. You was in the green room at whatever, with a gun under your shirt because you knew there could be you don't like, sitting there. Did T.I. tell you to come there and be there? I don't know. But that's for you to deal with, and you have 400 months to deal with it. I know you're wishing and hoping, but I'm sorry, tough luck. You see, a nigga like Taxstone was one of the next up, and I see you try to get off that at Flacco. Boy, stop it. You had a lot of potential, but Flacco gonna outlast you because Flacco's smart. The smart is not locked up for 35. That's not the smart guy. That ain't the smart guy. Never at all. The smart guy didn't trick himself out the spot. That's not the smart guy. I want to make that abundantly clear. So, I thought I had a decent relationship. Yo, Tax, didn't somebody sneak a phone through their ass crack? You called me one time when you were in trial. Like, you communicated, and I get it. Like, sometimes y'all be thinking that nobody's playing teams like that. Nobody cares like that, And I had no ill will towards you because I thought, when you came in the game, I thought it was important. I really did. I honestly did, because everybody wanted me to be the blogger that could be the tough guy, but I wasn't the tough guy. And then you came in as a natural tough guy and a blogger. And I was like, all right, well, y'all with Tax. And I've always said that. Like, I love when the tough guys come in because I'm like, all right, with them. Because Ack could only give you Ack. We never really kind of crossed paths. I like how you stood up to Meek Mill. I love that. But then you got locked up and you're so bitter. It's like you're blaming everybody else. Why Akademiks keep speaking on everybody's case but himself? Brother, I just spoke on my situation. It's not a criminal case. And here's the difference. Again, there's probably culpability if you want to say, yo, Ak, well, you know what? I've learned that. Don't invite to the house. No more niggas to my house. Yeah, that's the new rule. No niggas to my house. Listen, nobody around me in certain No. Like, as soon as people say certain shit, I'm saying, I'm going to catch y'all later. Trust me, you got to learn in every situation. The one thing I haven't ever heard Tax say, and Tax, while you're sitting in that dark cell with walking back and forth and you shouting at the Puerto Rican down there saying you going to put hands on him, this is the exact reason why where you are. But also, just address this fact. Have you came to the realization and acknowledgement? Because trust me, I've had to pay a lot of money to lawyers, which I could have been blowing on anything else. But this is a situation that I have to defend because now people want to take what I've earned, right? So I get it. It's okay. You can't be mad at it. So it is what it is. Obviously, the best thing is there is no jail implications. Cool. All right. But people think you got it. They want it. What I've never heard you acknowledge is that you killed a man that night. That you brought a gun in a New York City nightclub where guns ain't. Look, they're frying K-Flock. You brought a gun in there. You went from exit to exit trying to figure out a way. You antagonized the man for months. And when he saw you and he punched you, you couldn't take the L. I don't think he was going to shoot you, but you shot his bodyguard. That's the only reason why you landed where you landed. Yeah, Troy Ave wasn't a great person. He was talking, doing all type of bullshit. But acknowledge what you've done, my brother. And I think that's where we'll all get to. And I ended it with that.
Yeah, bro. So that's the situation. That's what we got going on. Y'all got to let me know in the comments down below who y'all rocking with. Akademiks, Taxstone. Maybe you're in the middle. You don't like either one of them. Y'all got to let me know. But anyways, that's basically it for the video, guys. If you enjoyed the content, be sure to hit the like button, subscribe, tap the notification bell so you get notified every time I upload a video. As always, it's been fun rocking with y'all, man. I'm out.